I enjoy doing a spot of sewing from time to time. It's fun, it helps me to relax. It's not something I'm particularly brilliant at doing, and it's certainly not something that I've ever thought about using as a skill to serve God with. I wonder what you're good at. I wonder what skills God has given you, what ways He can use you to serve Him. Maybe you don't think there's anything that you're particularly very good at all. Maybe you don't think God would ever choose you to do anything very special. Well, in today's Bible passage from the book of Luke, we meet a young girl. She's called Mary. We don't know a huge amount about her. She's quite young, maybe about 15. We do know that she's engaged to be married to Joseph, and she lives in a small village called Nazareth. But the Bible doesn't tell us that she's fantastically good at anything in particular. We just don't know what she was like. And yet, one day, as she was at home, maybe sat doing a little bit of hand sewing, mending some clothes, an angel suddenly appeared to her. She was amazed. The angel said, "Don't be afraid, Mary. God has blessed you. God is with you." Now, this was the same angel that we heard about in last week's Bible passage, the same angel who visited Zechariah. And just as the angel told Zechariah some amazing news, he had some amazing news for Mary too. He told Mary that God had chosen her to be the mother of Jesus. Wow, that was amazing. Young Mary from little Nazareth had been chosen by God to be the mother of the promised king, the one who God had said he would send to help us all to be able to be friends with God again. She knew that somebody at some point would have to be his mum, but she never imagined it would be her. There was nothing particularly special about her, at least not that we know about. So why had God chosen her? Well, we do know that God said that he was with her and that he wanted to bless her. He said that he had chosen her. And you know, we learn something about Mary in the way that she responds. Straight away, she says, "God is the person that I want to serve, and let it happen in just the way that you have said it will." She didn't sit there and think, "Surely there's somebody better than me," or, "Well, I don't think I'd be very good at that, God. Could you choose someone else instead?" I wonder if we would have reacted like that. Would we have rather the angel had visited somebody else? Would we rather God had chosen somebody who was better or more skillful to do the job for him? Well, I wonder as we think about this, what skills do we have? Maybe you could have a chat with the people that you're with about the particular skills and talents that you have. Have you ever thought about how you could use them for God? Have you ever thought about serving God in that particular way? Or do you always think there's somebody better? Do you think, well, there's somebody who's better at sewing or better at sport or learns better at school? God could use them instead. You see, throughout the Bible, God always chooses people who are just normal people, people like you and me, ordinary people that he chooses to do extraordinary things. But he chooses them because he knows they trust him. So do you trust God that he will help you to do the amazing things that he has planned for you?